Hey, welcome back. We have a knife here today that I'm very excited about. See how quickly I can get this one open for a change for you. Seems like I'm always wasting too much of your time at the beginning of my videos trying to get these dang things open, I swear. Just grab the wrong knife for a second. I think this is on top of the actual, yeah, that's the USPS box. I can be a little more aggressive there. You always gotta just be a little careful so that your knife doesn't cut open your new knife or knife box, knife packaging, whatever you want to call it. Boom. All right. Just take this over here and make sure there's nothing private showing on the inside box here. Holy moly, this thing is well done. Oh, I see what's going on here. Cool. All right, and then opening. And there it is. Very excited for this one. Whew, TW Price Dawn Damasteel. Super excited about this one. I don't say anything on the outside about it, but there is a little certificate of authenticity on the inside. And these things are kind of hard to get open. Oh, look, he threw that there, so that was good. Whoa, that's interesting. Yeah, anyways, there it is, Damasteel handle gray. The exact configuration I've really been wanting here. Whew. Now, will the action be as good as my other one? Of course it is. Very good, very, very good. Let's give a feel of that again. Is that detent the same? I'll have to double check. Detent on this one might be a touch lighter. Overall feels very good. Oh, look at that beauty. That's sick. Sometimes you just gotta shut up and let the knife talk. He does a really nice landing pad here under the pocket clip. Really like how he designed that. So there's a V1 and a V2 version of this. This is the version 2, if you didn't catch that. It says Dawn V2. And everyone that I've talked to thinks this is the one, like that this is like quite a bit better. I don't know if the V1 was a frame lock or not, but these are liner locks, which is nice. I have seen pictures of frame lock Dawns. So I don't know if that was all the V1s or just prototype or what, but anyways. This is very interesting, the difference here. I don't know if that's intentional or if that melted or what. That's funny. Yeah, I don't know. That could have melted maybe. Interesting. Yeah, but I picked this one up, and this one had actually come with this Damascus clip on it, so you probably saw that video. I've removed that, and yeah, this one does have a little bit of a tighter detent on it, so there is a little variance there. You know, it's a different model and stuff, so that could affect it, but usually it's just a little bit of a difference in tolerances from the factory. But I do like this detent a touch more. Boy, I don't know, that's a little smoother. But you can see I failed it there. That's hard to say. That one can come out. That one's definitely got a little bit of a stronger detent on it. It's not a huge difference. probably call it 30–40% though. It's not like twice as hard on this one. And I don't know, part of it could be like if one of them was used more or whatever, but I don't know. See how the centering is on this one. Looks, yeah, pretty much dead center there. Yep, that thing is dead center. So that's nice. That is a sweet freaking knife. Could definitely see that being like my go-to. Not super sharp. Not super dull. It's actually super sharp. My fingernail test has failed me today. Take a look at that again. Very interesting. Normally, my fingernail wouldn't slide if it was really sharp. But anyways, this guy is even a little sharper, I think. Whew. A couple of really nice knives here. Man. So the story of this maker, I did do a little more research after the first video. It's quite remarkable. 21 years old. Only 21 years old. This is his first production knife. He wants to go into custom knives also. His name's Tyler Price. These are made by Best Tech. I did confirm that. In the first video I handled them, I was like, it's either Best Tech or Riat. And I was correct that it was Best Tech. So felt pretty good after the video to confirm that. And there were 3 production variants and then one like pre-production order variant. So the other production variant was like a, I don't know if it's Cerakote or I think it was a PVD or was it PVD? Coated handle and blade. And then there was this one pre-production variant that had this same nude tie plus the blackened blade. So that was pretty cool. I might be able to grab one of those, which would be pretty neat. Yeah, you know what's interesting now that I'm looking at this? This one was underlined and I didn't even notice it in the first video because it's kind of smudged, but that one's underlined M390 in blue. I couldn't even see that when I first reviewed it, whereas this one is very obvious which one it is. So that's kind of interesting. I don't know if it's, was it PVD or did he do, yeah, I'm not sure. I'd have to go double check the website. I can't remember what the actual finish was. Might be DLC. Maybe it's a DLC coat. But anyways, this hand rubbed, this blue one comes with a hand rubbed satin. That is just beautiful. There's also a, you know, that PVD or DLC coat. I don't think he did like a stonewash or a belt satin. So pretty sweet finishes across the board. Great action on these. These are just really nice knives for the money. So this was $480 with the Damasteel. This was $310 with the blue, what do you call it? Blue anodized titanium and the hand rubbed. And then I think there were $295 for the black on black, or just sort of the more standard configuration. Oh, you know what? There is one of these nude tie, and it's stonewashed, I think, finish. And that one is the $295, sorry. Let me just pull up the website real quick because I'm all over the place here. Let's double check my work on that. They are not available. It was a limited production. Unfortunately, this was a limited production release. It was a pre-order style, so you probably waited for a while after you ordered. And luckily, a few of them have hit the secondary, and most people are not price gouging on these. They're generally selling them for what they bought them for, maybe what they bought them for plus shipping. So that's awesome. It's twpricedesign.com as an FYI. So yeah, Dawn polished plus stonewash. So it was this finish here, plus the stonewash blade was $295. And you also did have this same kind of pink pivot collar. I'm not sure if he puts on here what that pivot collar is called. No, I don't see it here. Oh, so conversion to inset steel liner lock was one of the differences from the previous model. He did put that on here. Then you had this one, which is the 32 volt blue anodized bead blast handle. Ah, I see. So that is different on the handle. This is bead blasted, which is really nice. And then this one has the hand rubbed blade. And then there was a black wash blade, as it says. I don't know if it says anything more than that here. Rockwell hardness 60 to 61. What blade steel? M390, and this is M390 as well. I don't know if he puts that on the blade on these anywhere. I don't see it. Oh, he added a detent ball ramp too, and then slightly thickened the handles to accommodate the inset lock, deepened the weight relief pockets. So they cut out more, milled more out of the the weight relief milling there. And then extended jimping from the base of the swedge and around the front of the flipper tab. Interesting. I don't know what the pre-order date was on these, unfortunately. Oh, I do. In fact, it doesn't look like it was actually a pre-order, so my apologies. It looks like it was a drop date. So yeah, Dawn dropped today, April 7th at 2 p.m. So he did do a drop on these, actually. I don't know if he did a pre-order plus a drop. I think that's what he did. Okay, there's a pre-order and there was a drop. That's what's going on. And then you can get this Damascus clip for another $140 on the website if you wanted to get super fancy. He sells extra pivot hardware and stuff. And it looks like he did do this Damasteel in a few different variants, although I can't find them. Unfortunately, I can't actually find the pricing. So it must have been a pre-order design, but you could get that in the black handle. Which again, I don't see any info here on what that black wash material is. Best tech under 4 ounces. Yeah, it just says black wash, so I don't know what the actual material is of the black wash, unfortunately, but we will leave it at that because I've been rambling for 3 minutes about the pricing. The black on black was $300. This blue and hand rubbed was $310, and the regular stonewash blade and bead blast handle, right? No, blue voltage number on there, just a bead blast handle, was $295. And then if you got the Damasteel, I guess, which must have been the pre-order or whatever, then that was sorry, I'm starting to fail here, but that was $480 from what my friend showed me on his receipt, which, quite a bit more. Classic Damasteel just freaking costs so much money. It is an amazing steel though, and one of the cool things about this, if you haven't really thought about it or didn't maybe realize, is that they stay looking nice pretty long if you do use them, because it already has all that pattern on there. So you can certainly scratch on them, but it's not as obvious as it is on a, like a hand rub satin's probably the worst case scenario, from being honest. That's really going to show issues, especially since it's rubbed this way. You get scratches on it that way, and that's really shows up. So that is all for now. Please like, subscribe, and I'll see you on the next one. Take care.